Good morning, survivors. This is Camille from Surviving the Badge with Camille's Commentary. We're going to talk about that knucklehead substitute teacher who berated a kid wearing the thin blue line mask. So on Monday, a young gentleman was going to high school. He wore a thin blue line mask, and like California requires, he's wearing a mask, and it represented the thin blue line, much like the flag behind me. And there was a substitute teacher in his math class who decided that he was going to make a point about what he thought the thin blue line mask was about. And he went to berate this kid about the mask. And this substitute teacher, speaking out of his ass, not knowing what the hell he was talking about, started spouting that the thin blue line mask was the new mask of the Confederacy. Come on, knucklehead. A, first, you're a substitute teacher. Your only job is to make sure that these kids do not kill themselves in class or kill each other. And sometimes you're supposed to let the students do the lesson that the teacher has left behind you. You are not to be berating kids and making political statements and things about that you have no idea what you're referring to. The thin blue line mask, if you don't know, the thin blue line, if you don't know, represents law enforcement and the division that they stand between good and evil. This this thin blue line symbol first came about in 1911 with a poem by Nels Dickman. And in the 1950s, law enforcement adopted this symbol, the one that's behind me, the thin blue line, to represent law enforcement standing between good and evil. The flag came later, and it is not a representation of the new Confederacy. It's a honorable flag. It is a memorial flag, those who have been lost in the line of duty, and it is a representation of what's good in this world. So for anybody else who thinks that this thin blue line is a negative or a symbol of the new Confederacy, just stop. So that's what I have for today's Camille's commentary. And remember, always at Surviving the Bad, we still have your six.